of Resident Evil HD Remaster. After this, I might continue Resident Evil Zero, the game that chronologically started the series, since as you all know, Resident Evil Zero comes first, then Resident Evil 1. I didn't mean to go up to the ladder. I just needed to save. Let me go back down.
Detonation. The self-destruct system's activated.
Good work. Brad's up in the helicopter.
Those things are coming.
I'll take care of them.
What?
Chris, you just get in contact with Brad somehow.
Okay. You okay?
Yeah.
What? Yes.
Chris, use it! Kill it, whatever it is!
Oh, boom. Didn't know that there was a cutscene where this tyrant can deflect it. You did. You the man, Chris. Nightmare ends. Finish the game saving Rebecca and Jill using Chris. I actually finished this game twice. First Jill, now Chris. Say goodbye to Bravo team, though. Joseph is gone. Barry went missing during Chris's session, but he was with Jill in her session. You know, the original Resident Evil 1 came out in 1996. Yeah. But then, the remake of this game came out years ago. Right? Was it 2002 it came out? Yeah, it came out in that year. To think that the Resident Evil saga started off in some mansion like this. In a mansion where the series began since 1996. Yeah, since then, 2 years later in 1998, we got was the original Resident Evil 2, a year later, Resident Evil 3, and other games, 4, 5, and 6. Then we got some spin-offs like Code Veronica, which I was thinking about playing on the channel, since I've never played the game at all. We did Umbrella Chronicles, well, the first playthrough of it. I was thinking about making a series of it. Don't know. I could do Dark Chronicles later on. I'm not sure. We had Resident Evil 7, which was the first game with first-person perspective and first-person cutscenes. Resident Evil 8, or
Chris,
Village you
you
want
did
to
a
call
fine
it.
job.
And we had Resident Evil 9 Requiem, or Resident Evil Requiem, by the way. Speaking of Requiem, yes, I saw some posts about it on X right then and there. That the game is going to have a mini game. In order to get that, you have to beat the game. You have to finish off Resident Evil Requiem's main story to play it. The new upcoming mode to Resident Evil Requiem this month is a minigame, and it's based on the battles in the main game, said Director Koshi Nakanishi. If I said his name right, it's in Japanese. Yeah, so the mini game for Resident Evil Requiem allows you to play it with the save data you need. So you have to complete the main story of that game to play the mini game, which I might do on the channel. Closet key. Yeah, man, Joe's part was so long for me. Chris, it wasn't, since I know all around the mansion. So after Resident Evil 1 ended, was Resident Evil 2 and 3. Resident Evil 3 comes first since it takes place in September 28th. Then Resident Evil 2 comes in September 29th. Resident Evil 3 again on October 1st. Different endings to this game. I'm not planning on doing that. Everyone's surviving, that's the ending for me. Because Jill surviving, Chris surviving means that they appeared in later Resident Evil games. So that one's canon. Rebecca, she appeared in the movies only, the CGI like Vendetta and Death Island. So yeah, that one's canon. Barry, he did appear in Revelations 2 only. So yeah, because the game takes place between Resident Evil 5 and 6. I might play Resident Evil 6 after this. Anyways.
Resident Evil.
No, 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 get out, get out, get out! Damn it.
There are only 3.
Better.
Resident Evil.
Here's Chris as stars. Don't know what this outfit's supposed to be. This is Chris as a BSAA in later games like we saw him like this in Resident Evil 5 and 6. Oh, Resident Evil Revelations 1, we saw him as a BSAA. Here's Jill as stars. This is her in Resident Evil Revelations 1 and Resident Evil 5. Anyways, that's enough of that. I finished the game, so we're done. I hope you all enjoyed it. Looking forward to the minigame when it comes. If you're new, subscribe today, leave a like, comment below. I'll see you all later. Goodbye.